Hello everyone, this is Professor Thomas Noara, and today I'm going to discuss pathos, which is the third portion of evidence, which covers the use of emotional appeals in persuasion. To a point, pathos will rely on ethos. Remember we talked about credibility in the ethos section. You will use your emotional proof here, which is going to draw on the emotions, your sympathies, and the prejudice of the audience to appeal to their non-rational side. And the best way overall to do this is using clear examples that will illustrate your point. I like to use the Sarah McLachlan commercial on television, the one where she's trying to persuade you to donate money to help the animals. If you notice in that commercial, the sound is very soft. The pace of the speaking is very slow. She has the animal on her lap. I think it's missing a leg, and they're asking for money to give food and shelter, medicine to these animals. And what they're doing is they're drawing on your emotions to illustrate the point, which is exactly what this is. You've got to make these examples stimulate the emotions of the audience. Make them feel exactly how you want them to feel emotionally. When discussing pathos, one of the most obvious ways to get an emotional response is your topic choice. How controversial is your topic? If you are taking my public speaking class, you know that for persuasion, we must be choosing a current and controversial topic. I'm looking for you to spark an emotion from your audience just by typing in the topic of your speech into that discussion forum. We're not going to take it easy. We're not going to let you try to persuade your audience that cats are better than dogs, or apples are better than oranges, or that spring is better than fall. No, I want you to step out of that comfort zone. I want you to spark an emotional response from your audience. You can have this immediately by putting your topic title into the discussion forum. As soon as you mention something that's current and controversial, every one of us is going to have a feeling about this topic. The first thing you can talk about is your values. These are deeply held personal judgments on what you believe right and wrong is. There you will have the greater chance of sparking controversy and emotion if you list something that goes for or against someone's value system. Next would be a little bit softer, would be someone's attitudes on something, whether they like or dislike something. Like whether I like an iPhone, I dislike a Samsung, or vice versa. I like the Samsung, I dislike the Apple. And then finally, the even less chance is, believe it or not, is somebody's belief system, what they believe to be truth or falsehood. You'll get a lesser emotional engagement from that. So when you're looking for current and controversial, go for the value system. Should the death penalty be made illegal everywhere? Should it be made legal everywhere? Think of those hardcore topics, and that's how you're going to spark true emotion. Finally, let's talk about cues. First one we're going to talk about is verbal cues. These are the words we use to derive a particular emotional impact. It's funny, how many times have you heard the saying, it's not what you say, but how you say it? Well, here it's exactly the opposite. It's all about the words that you're using to derive a particular feeling. Think if I said to you, oh, I'm so happy today, versus I'm ecstatic today. It's a different level of happy, and it leaves a different impact on your audience. The next example is scared versus terrified. I'm so scared to go into this haunted house versus I'm terrified to go into this haunted house. You can hear the difference in the emotion. Same thing with the last one. I'm hurt versus I'm being tortured. We know that hurt is pain, but we also know that tortured is a different level of pain. Use the right words to pull out the right emotion from your audience. You also have your nonverbal cues, which is how we deliver the words we speak. Your facial expressions, they show how you feel. Your audience will pick up on your facial expressions. Your eye contact, if you're not looking at your audience members, they're going to doubt your credibility. If you can't keep eye contact with them, how can they trust you? We talk about eye contact so often. It builds trust and gains respect when you speak. And then your power language is how your words sound emotionally. Don't say, oh my, I'm hurt. No, you would say, I'm hurt. You can feel the pain when I say, I'm hurt. You can feel the joy when I say, I'm ecstatic. You can feel the fear when I say, I'm terrified. Everything works together, and when you're trying to get an emotion, you have to put all of the things together in this lesson to truly deliver the correct emotional response from your audience. I hope this lesson helps you. If so, please like the video, share it, and let others know that it's helped you.